All right, what's up everybody? Today I'm gonna talk to you guys about another operations video. I'm gonna give you guys the top 5 things that you absolutely need to have in your short-term rental business in order to automate it, make it successful, and be able to make it scalable so that you can add more units very easy as you grow. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is add a PMS, a property management software. There's hundreds out there. There's a bunch of free websites that teach you how to use them, which ones are best. My top is Hospitable. It started as a messaging system. It's now a really good property management software where I can sync all my calendars together. That way, if I have one listing on Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com, my own direct website, it syncs all the calendars so I don't have to get multiple same-day bookings from different platforms. It also helps automate my messages and it helps automate my pricing by syncing price labs to Hospitable, which leads me to number 2. Number 2 is going to be a dynamic pricing software. Dynamic pricing is, for those of you that don't know, where you use different price every single day, kind of like an airline. An airline does it every single hour. You can go in and buy a flight right now and an hour later, it's either gone up or gone down. They're experts at it. Well, there's dynamic pricing software tools for short-term rentals. My favorite is Price Labs. I use Price Labs because, well, it's what I've been using forever, but there's about 5 or 6 top leaders out there. Airbnb, if you guys are only on Airbnb, they also have their own dynamic pricing software. Please stay away from it. Do not use it. It's terrible. They will underprice everything. You will leave money on the table like crazy. But the point I'm getting at here is if you don't use a dynamic pricing software, you're going to be leaving money on the table because what you don't want to do is price your night out the exact same every single month. You want it to fluctuate so that it gives people different rates at different times and it gives you the best price for your market. Price Labs does a great job in my market. It's different in different markets. There's a Wheelhouse, Beyond Pricing, Price Labs. There's a bunch out there. I don't know them off the top of my head. But whatever you use, make sure that you use a dynamic pricing software to automate your listings pricing to help you get the best rate and to help you get the most traction towards your listing. The third thing you're going to need is high-speed internet in your building. Now, this is crucial not only for your guests. Obviously, it's kind of like an everyday amenity. It's almost like having electricity. It's just as bad. If you don't have internet in your place, like you're doing something wrong. But high-speed internet is crucial to your operations because number 1, you need to connect a lot of things to that internet. Things like your doorbell camera, your door lock, things like your noise monitor system. All your televisions need to connect. You need to be able to direct things remotely through good internet. And if you have botchy, spotty internet, odds are you're gonna leave your guests hanging and they're not gonna be happy and you're not gonna be able to access things remotely. There's some apartments where I have really bad internet and I can't even get my door lock access, where I have to have a bunch of backup codes now, and every month we go in and change them. That's a terrible system. So what we did is we got a better internet provider and we solved that problem. So have really good fast internet for your guests. It's crucial to your operations. Another one that you really wanna have in terms of operations to make your listing stand out is professional photos. I gotta throw this in here because I just went to a conference and talked to a bunch of people and they're like, oh, my listing's not doing well. And I look at it and I'm like, what am I looking at? Like,
too dark in here.
I had to raise the brightness on the cell phone and it still looked dark. I was like, really? So professional photos is key. Listen, if you're gonna interior design your place to stand out, you wanna highlight that place really well, right? It still blows my mind how many short-term rental operators out there do not use professional photography in their listing. Make sure they're bright, make sure they're beautiful, make sure they stand out. It's crucial to your operations. It's the first thing people look at. People don't care about the title, the listing. They look at the photo first. Maybe they look at the map first, where they're going. But the first thing that actually makes them click your listing is the photo. So please, I had to throw this in here because professional photos are a must in your operations to succeed as a short-term rental operator. Last but not least, number 5 is a great cleaner. You need to have someone you can truly trust that can help you build and automate your cleaning procedures in all of your locations, whether it's 1, 2 units, or 100 units. I have one girl right now who manages about 8 other people and they manage about 22 units themselves. She is a godsend. She does everything for me. She helps me with everything I possibly can, scheduling. She manages the cleaners. She creates checklists. When you have someone on your team that believes in you, believes in your systems, believes in your goals, and trusts you and counts on you to be able to survive and make a living and give other people work, they're gonna wanna work with you and do and be part of your business. A good cleaning staff is very crucial because the first thing that people see when they walk in the door is the quality of your space. Is it clean? Are the floors dirty? Is there gunk on the showers? The counters, do they have like leftover soda spots from the last guest? Was there water spills? Are the couches vacuumed? Is there pet hair on the corner of the wall? Like all these little things matter. Were the sheets lint rolled? All that stuff. And when you build a good cleaning team and you have a great cleaner, it's going to be game changer for you. You have to make sure that they're properly trained. You have to make sure that they know what they're doing. They have to make sure that they're team players and they're willing to work with you. My cleaners go above and beyond. They don't just show up and clean. They go to storage, they grab things that they need, they go and clean, they bring all the dirties back to storage, and then they go about their day. But they are also my first point of contact in the apartment. So they get to see everything in the apartment before anybody else does after a guest checks in. So they report damages, they report any problems, they report if the guest smoked, they report if it was excessive pets, all that stuff. Because we have a good team that knows how to handle our locations and knows how to handle our processes and have been with us for a long time, and they've grown with us. We give them consistent work and they're happy. I emphasize on this one a lot because it's probably one of the most important aside from actual backside. This is like true in-living operations. So anyway, that's really my top 5 here. I can go on forever. I'll go on and make you guys another video about the best things to put inside the unit, the best things to put outside of the unit in a future video for you. And that way you guys have it as well. But this here is crucial to operations. It's what's helped me grow my business significantly. The property management software, the dynamic pricing tool, the high-speed internet, the photos, and the cleaners. Okay, there's a lot out there, but these for me, I've realized have made the best impact in my business and in my systems. So hopefully it was helpful. Guys, if you like the channel, please subscribe, share it with someone who you think it might be able to help. I'm trying to help as many hosts out there just become good operators so that we can all do well together, right? We don't want one bad host because they don't know any better, causing problems for the neighborhood and causing problems for neighbors and guests and stuff like that. We can always learn from each other. We can always get better. Let's share our knowledge and get better together. See you on the next one.